Hi, my name is Luba and today we're doing this Smokey Eye look with the Bare palette. This is a Bare palette from Mary Kay, different eyeshadows. There's 6 of them that I will be using. The first one that I'm going to start with is Sweet Cream, and this goes all over the eyelid, in the inner corner and under the eyebrow. This is really the base. The second one is Spun Silk, and this goes directly into the crease, and this will help to build on that color. Rosegold, I'm putting it directly on the eyelid and going just a tiny bit into the crease towards the eyebrow, but really the most concentrated look is on the eyelid. This will create a nice shimmer background. Driftwood we're using directly on top of the eyelid, and this is to build dimension and to really make the colors pop. Espresso is where I will spend the most time because it's a darker shade, and this will really create that dimension, really open up my eyes, and it is a darker color, so you will have some particles that may fall down underneath that you need to brush off after. But I'm starting right in the corners, and once my corner is defined, I am putting it a little bit over the eyelid and just blending it in more. So I'm using a big fluffy brush. I'm just blending it slowly. This is just, once you put it on, it'll just take a lot of time to blend. And I'm using more than one time. I'm adding color and adding more depth to this espresso shade, so you can add on as much as you wish and make it as dark as you want it. I'm using Moonstone just to highlight the inner corner of the eye and under the eyebrow to really make the colors pop. I'm using this as a less step. Today I'm using deep brown. I really don't want a serious, intense eyeliner, but I just really want it to be kind of going along the lines of this smoky eye. It's bronze colors, so it all really matches. And I'm just applying it in small strokes, doing a tiny little wing, and applying it just a little bit underneath to blend it with the eyeshadow that's there. I'm using Ultimate Mascara in black. I'm just applying it on one eye, letting it dry a tiny bit while applying it on the second eye, and then applying it again on the first eye to really just build on that color. Once you leave it a little bit sticky, it'll continue building on. You can do 3 or 4 layers, which is usually what I do to give that full effect and full eyelashes. I'm using concealer in Ivory too, and this will go on in a triangle shape right under my eye, and I'm using a concealer brush from Mary Kay, and this is just going to be blended down under my eye to highlight. Right over that, I'm using a highlighter in Pearl, and just do it right above where the cheek color will be, between the eyebrows, on top of the nose, and a little bit on the chin. The bronzer will go right in the hollow of my cheek. This is my favorite bronzer. This is the only one that I use, and I'm doing right around the ridge of my nose just to give me a little bit of depth. And I love that it's light. You can build it on and add more color to it to make it darker if you have more of olive skin. But for someone with light skin like me, this works just ideally because it's so light. You can build on, or you take less and you can see exactly where that shade is. It just gives me those cheekbones that I don't have naturally like some of you do. I'm using a flat brush that's usually a foundation brush, and it's just easier to apply it, so it gives more of a direct line and it's not a spread, and I really like it. And then over it, I'm just blending it out with a bigger fluffy bronzer brush to make it more even. One of my favorite cheek colors for the spring is Juicy Guava, and it's so natural. It's like this light peach, and it's great. I'm using a clear lip liner, and right over the lip liner, I'm going with a Fancy Nancy lip gloss. Because I'm using a smoky eye, I wanted to stick with the bronze theme, and this lip gloss has kind of pink and bronzy sparkles, and I just love the way it looks. And here's the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching it. Please give me your thumbs up and make your comments below of the kind of tutorial you want to see next. Thanks so much, and I will see you ladies soon.